Hunsinger sets it up to Beeson. Bringing the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there in the deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Here from Delta High School in Muncie, Indiana, with our 2025 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament opening round matchup here tonight between the visiting team, the 9-2 Delta Eagles, as they'll be taking on the home team tonight, the 10-0 Wapahani Raiders. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We thank you all for tuning in and spending your Wednesday evening here with us as we get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Alfred Rods and Customs. Again, Alfred Rods and Customs is a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So, great night to be able to get this Delaware County tournament underway. The girls basketball tournament just started last night, in which Wapahani again received the first round bye, but they will be playing tomorrow night at Yorktown as they take on Daleville there at 7:30 p.m. So now tonight starts the boys basketball tournament, in which, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about a heavyweight fight to begin things. This is really how you get the party started right here between Delta and Wapahani. Some might say, well, this is a lot of what you would expect for a championship game. No matter when these two teams meet, it really doesn't make a difference. It's going to be a great ball game, and we're happy just to be able to be here and to be able to broadcast for all you fine folks out there, wherever you're watching us from. Which, speaking of which, I know we have a couple loyal listeners, as usual, watching us here tonight. So I'd like to send a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Stengland, our assistant basketball coach, Travis Stengland, his parents. We appreciate you guys and hope you guys are doing well and weathering the cold weather and having a great time wherever you're watching us from. But we want to send a shout out there to them, as well as Barbara Wilmoth, and big thanks also to Phil and Deb Horn and Kathy Seitz, watching us all the way down in I believe it's Fort Myers, Florida, and many others. I know Charlotte is watching us here tonight as well. Charlotte Anthony, wanted to send a shout out there to her, and appreciate everyone. No matter who you are or where you're watching us from, we sure do appreciate everyone for spending your evenings here with us and being supportive of us, but more importantly, the student athletes out here on the floors for both of these teams here tonight. Now, speaking of which, Delta coming into this evening's ball game 9-2 on the year, averaging 51 points per game on offense, allowing 45.4. On the defensive side here, they're always a tough group. Time and time again, year after year, no matter what the record is, their defense seems to always shine. Not to mention the fact that they've got some offensive-minded players here as well that can really crank up the heat pretty quick on the offensive end. One of those is Jordan Fernie, averaging 14.2 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, also 3.1 assists, and 2.4 steals per game there for Delta. 61 of 131, good for 47% from the field. Not a huge threat from beyond the three-point line. He is 11 of 29, good for 38%. So, when an opportunity presents itself, Fernie can knock those rainmakers down. Shoot 43% there from the free throw line, 9 of 21. Also, Lucas Bragg, another young man averaging double digits in points per game here, 11.2. He's the biggest threat from beyond the three-point line, 24 of 55, good for 44%. That is the best on the team in that statistical category. Bronson Edwards, another young man to really watch for Delta, averaging 10.1 points, 6.3 rebounds, as well as 2 assists and 2 steals a game. Lives primarily on the inside, but can extend his game out. He's 10 of 30 from downtown, good for 33%. And then you have Chase Ritchie coming in there at 5.1 points a game. So just a couple players to watch for here for Delta. Obviously here for Wapahani, the big name there, Camden Bell, averaging 21.4 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, also 2 assists. I'll tell you what, his shooting numbers are out of this world. 81 of 138, good for 59% from the field. And here's a stat you don't see every day. 38 of 63, 60%. Yes, that is 60% from beyond the three-point line there for Camden Bell, while also shooting 82% there from the free throw line. Nate Luce averaging 15.4 points per game. He had a really nice start to the year, but these last about 3 or 4 games, Nate has absolutely torched the net, and we're expecting that once again here tonight here for the senior guard. Eli Andrews will be back into the lineup tonight here for Wapahani. He's had a little bit of a hiatus the last game or so, but he's back, and I think to about as 100% as he's going to get. So it'll be nice to have that 6'3" frame back in there. As well as Brock Zitgraf, 7.4 points a game, 4.6 rebounds. Young man that can finish out the rim, but also extend his shot outward as well beyond the three-point line. Then Logan Wolf, Leighton Spence to round out that order. Another couple guys to really watch for here for Wapahani that can provide some outside shooting and good ball handling. So really looking forward to this one here tonight. Again, our opening round of the 2025 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament here from Delta High School. Stay right here with us. We'll have tonight's national anthem and the starting lineups right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. We had to get off of there quickly because they sped the pregame up a little bit more here, and so we're ready to get the action here tonight. First, the starting lineups here this evening. The non-starters here for Delta: number 10, Madden Ramsey; number 11, Ryan Lynch; number 13, Jackson Peters; number 20, Matthew Morey; number 23, Cade Utzler; and number 24, Hayden Brown Pugsley. Now for the next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup for the Eagles. Starting at guard, number 1, Cooper Bratton; number 3 at guard, Lucas Bragg; starting at forward, number 4, Bronson Edwards; at the other guard, number 5, Jordan Fernie; and starting at guard, number 21, Chase Ritchie. Again, Mark Detweiler is the head coach here for the Delta Eagles. And now we'll take a look here at the non-starters here tonight for your Wapahani Raiders. Number 3, Leighton Spence; number 4, Noah Henderson; number 12, Caleb Lewis, as well as number 14, Hunter Rodifer; number 15, Carter Bell; and number 32, Caleb Kine. And now for your next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup here for your Wapahani Raiders will look like this. Starting at guard, wearing number 2, Logan Wolf; at guard, number 10, Nate Luce; at the other guard position is a junior, number 20, Eli Andrews. At the other guard, at guard number 22, Camden Bell. And at forward, wearing number 24, Brock Zitgraf. Again, your Raiders are coached by Matt Luce, assisted by Chris Willis, as well as Jeff Andrews, Andy Zitgraf, and Travis Stingland. So again, that is our next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup for both teams here tonight. Here for Delta, it's going to be Bronson Edwards to tip things off. Here for Wapahani, it's going to be Eli Andrews. So we are locked in, ready to go. It is game time here, ladies and gentlemen, as we will officially get tonight's game underway here at 6:02 p.m. here on this Wednesday, January the 15th of 2025. Here again from Delta High School. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank all of you for tuning in here tonight with our opening round of this 2025 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament. Tourney underneath right here finds Bragg. No good right there, but tipped out here to Edwards. Cross-court pass. Bragg for three. That will be up and no good. Tourney battling there for the rebound, but Eli Andrews will come down with it. His first here of the night. Eli averaging, 5.4 rebounds a game. He'll drive it left, and no good there on the layup. Edwards drives it along the baseline here to the corner. Ritchie will work it back out here to Lucas Bragg as the Eagles will reset here. Cooper Bratton will orchestrate things here for the Eagles offensively, guarded by Logan Wolf. Nice defense there from Wolf. Finds Ritchie here at the top, and that's going to be thrown away. First turnover of the night here for Delta coming in. They average 9.4 turnovers a game. Wapahani stands in at 6.3 per ball game. Camden Bell here on the right side, again averaging 60% from beyond the three-point line, 59% total from the field. Wolf right side here to Andrews. Andrews works it back out near half court here to Camden Bell. Finds Wolf here on the left wing, up top, and that's going to be a takeaway. And the left-handed slam there from Bronson Edwards will get the Delta Eagles on the board. Again, these first few minutes, you can kind of tell here a little bit here from both sides. It's kind of the feeling out process. And we'll have a blocking foul here on Delta. And this will be on number 4, Bronson Edwards, his first. Team's first here of the night. So Nate Luce will inbound. Inbounds there, Brock Zitgraf with the bucket and the foul. So Zitgraf will head to the line for one more. The foul will be on number 21, Chase Ritchie. That will be his first, team's second. And so again, Zitgraf here at the charity stripe for one more. The free throw attempt will be up and left that one short off the front of the rim. Again, not too many misses on the season here from Wapahani. And believe it or not, that's actually only the second miss there from Zitgraf on the year. Raiders coming into the night shooting 36 of 43, 84% there from the charity stripe. Bratton over here to Edwards here on the right wing. Again, not a huge threat from outside, but tends to live more on the inside right here. So we'll have a foul on Eli Andrews. So that will be his first, team's first here of the night. Inbounded all the way out here to Bratton. Again, we'll allow the clock to sync right back up here with ours. Edwards drives it to the middle lane, kicks it out. Fernie drives along the baseline. A little too strong right there. Deflected out. Bragg will recover the basketball. That's one thing we can't afford to do, is looking to tip the ball. We've got to find a way to grab a hold of it in order to get the rebound, because we start tipping the ball around, they're going to win that probably more times than not there for the Eagles. Fernie shot up, no good. Rebounded by Camden Bell, his first of the night. So 2-2 here through the first 3 minutes and change. Bell drives in the lane. And the reverse lay-in will be up and good there for two. Camden Bell there with his first points on the night. Again coming in averaging 21.4 points per ball game. Bratton right side here to Bragg. Back to Edwards, swung on. Bratton here on the left wing. Up top once again to Edwards. Edwards finds Fernie, drives it into the lane, dumps it down low. Rich, he tries to back down his defender, and that works beautifully there for the young man. This he'll tie the game here at 4. Bell drives it left, kicks it back out to Wolf, swung on to Eli Andrews, guarded by Fernie. He'll work it now to Nate Luce. And the Raiders here with unlimited range, so they're liable to pop a three from just about anywhere here on the floor. Nate Luce right side now. Guarded here by Fernie. The three-pointer will be blocked.
Clock warning on Wapahani. Checking in for Delta, number 11.
Okay, so there was a warning on head coach Matt Luce. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about, but okie dokie then. We'll go with it. Like I said, I'm not sure what was said, but for him to issue that kind of a warning so quickly, something interesting had to have been said right there. Bell there with the rebound. Right side here. Bell drives it in, and he will be fouled on the way up. So the foul will be here on Delta's number 3, Lucas Bragg. So his first, team's third. And we will have 2 free throws here for Camden Bell coming into the ball game, shooting 82% from the charity stripe, as the first one will be up and good. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line, as the Raiders will retake the lead here. 6-4 is your score, with under 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Edwards up top now to Ritchie. Finds Fernie here on the right wing, guarded heavily there by Camden Bell. The 3 up, and that's going to be up and over the backboard, as the Raiders will head back the other way here on offense. So once again here, a little bit of a slow start early in this one. Still, again, having that filling out process here for both sides. You expect the defensive pressure here from both teams, especially here from Delta as well. Zitgraff works it back out to Luce. Nate creates the space and gets the finish at the rim. First points on the night there for Nate Luce. Again, Nate comes in averaging 15.4 points a game. And again, here of late, Nate's had a great year to begin with, but especially these last 3 or 4 games, has really picked up some big-time points right there. There's another well-defended opportunity underneath. There's Zitgraff. Grabs a hold of the rebound. Wolf will drive it right, kicks it to the corner there. Andrews drives in the lane. They've got to get rid of the basketball right there. Bell finds Zitgraff to the corner to Andrews. Just got to slow things down a little bit. And Andrews will get the finish underneath, as Wapahani with 6 unanswered here from the get-go. Well, actually, really, other than that, I mean, you look at what we've been able to do right here. It's all attacking the rim. This is a part of our game that, wow, I don't know how that wasn't an offensive foul. Dipped his shoulder and just absolutely leveled him right there. Bell to the outside. Andrews there with a nice shot fake. Bell here underneath, and no good. And now Delta will turn it over. So again, both teams just, I think they're just speeding themselves up a little too quickly here. Just kind of, sometimes, again, you got to let the game kind of come to you. Read the defense, stay focused, and just take a deep breath here or there. I mean, again, these guys just kind of look like that they're going a little too quick, and that, like I said, that kind of really goes here for both teams so far. Bell up top to Zitgraff, the handoff to Wolf. They're working back around. Andrews will find loose. Right side action here. I would assume that Wapahani will try to hold for the last shot of the quarter right here. So again, your main focus is taking good care of the basketball and then being able to end the quarter on the right note. Attacking the rack and will miss another layup. Edwards for three. It is up and no good, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. That was interesting. We'll see what quarter number 2 will bring us here, folks. 10-6 at the end of one. Wapahani on top. Stay right here with us. We'll be back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here to our Sam Pierce Chevrolet game break. And 10-6 here as we enter quarter number 2. Again here from Delta High School in Muncie, Indiana, here with our 2025 opening round matchup here of the Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, we want to welcome you and say thank you for tuning in and being very supportive of us, and more importantly, these awesome student athletes out here on the floor for both Wapahani and Delta tonight. And again, here on play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Camden Bell with a spin move and then the right-hand finish. So Bell now up to 6 points and a pair of rebounds. Wapahani doubling up Delta so far. But a grueling matchup through that first, now nearly 9 minutes of the ball game. Very physical, which yet again, that's kind of what we expect. Edwards to the corner here. That is number 11, Ryan Lynch. Up top now to Fernie. A deep three from Fernie will be up and no good. Rebounded by Eli Andrews, his second on the night. Loose here at the top of the key. Swung on the Bell here on the right side. Dribbles it in. Again, continuing to be very aggressive right here. Nice pass and nice finish. Bronx Zitgraff. A beautiful pass right there from Camden Bell. And then Zitgraff kisses that one off the backboard there for 2 more. So he will head to the line for 1. Leighton Spence will now sub in for Wapahani. For Delta, it's going to be number 13, Jackson Peters, as we will have a timeout. Again, the 30-second timeout will be taken by Delta. So again, 14-6. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. I'd like to send out a big thanks here to Air Park Door Air Park Oregon, owned by Dustin Kogler and located at 321 West Ontario Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Air Park Door has been voted as Muncie's quest for the best for the level of professionalism and knowledge they possess and the quality service they provide for a reasonable price. For more information, you can check them out on Facebook at Air Park Door and contact them at 765-741-3667 for all of your garage door needs. So again, a big thanks there to Air Park Door for their sponsorship here of the WHS Network. Here as Zitgraf will knock down the free throw. Raiders right now 3 of 4 here from the charity stripe. 15-6 Wapahani lead up top. Here's Edwards. Guarded by Bell. Will drive it left to the corner here. Bratton's 3 is up. No good. Rebounded by Nate Luce. Here come the Raiders once again. Luce leading the charge. Right side to Bell. He'll pull up for 3. No good that time. Again, we've only shot, I think, maybe 2, possibly 3 threes in this ball game so far. And it's actually nice to see us have the success that we've had there on the inside. You know, that's really a part of our game that you don't see necessarily a lot of. There's Andrews will step in front of that pass and pick it off. But again, these are some of the things that great teams do. You've got to be multi-dimensional here on offense. You've got to be able to dribble it inside and finish at the rim, but also be able to knock down that three-point basket as well. As Bell off to a red-hot start, already 8 points now, pair of rebounds, and Wapahani is now out to an 11-point lead. Now as the Raiders have rattled off a 13-2 run after being tied at 4 there in the first quarter. Left side action here, Bratton. There to the left side elbow, kicks it out here, number 13 Peters on to Edwards. Back to Peters here at the top of the key. Ritchie will get open right here, guarded by Zitgraf. Bratton underneath, that is number 11, Lynch, finds Ritchie. Again, the pressure being brought here by Wapahani. Edwards will drive it inside, lost the handle on it, turnover number 4 for the Eagles. Here comes Camden Bell on the right side, guarded here by Lynch, by Jackson Peters. Look at the finesse, and then we will get a reach-in foul here on Delta's number 13. That is Jackson Peters, his first, team's first of the quarter.
Peters, his first, number 2.
Or that's the team's second here of the quarter. And we will get a timeout.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout on the floor taken here by Wapahani. So there's 4.5 remaining here in a second. 17-6 Wapahani. We'll be back after this message. All right, back at it here. Again, returning from timeout. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining with 4.5 to play here in the first half. Again, really like what I've seen here from Wapahani thus far. Really very much aggressive and attacking the rim. That's something that, we do see that in ball games, but not as much as we have tonight, at least so far. But it's of great importance, to see Wapahani be able to do that with success. Andrews, right side right here, the screen from Zitgraf. Rolls off of it. Andrews thought about it, but we'll go ahead and dribble it back out right here as the Raiders will reset it up here on offense. Andrews, the shot is up, no good, off balance right there. And that pass deflected out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with Delta. But a good job there by the Raiders defensively to get back, especially there by Nate Luce, getting that deflection. So the inbound here to Edwards. Now on the Fernie. Backs him down, and a foul here on Wapahani, and that will be on number 10, Nate Luce, his first, team's first of the quarter. Returning to the floor, Camden Bell. Leighton Spence will have a seat. So some valuable minutes there from Leighton. Then that ball inbounded all the way here into the backcourt. Here to Cooper Bratton. Fernie drives it middle. Shots up and good. Got the friendly bounce and the roll to go. So back down to a 9-point Wapahani lead. Defensive battle thus far. There's Nate Luce. That clipped the left side of the rim. But again, off the mark, unfortunately, that time. Edwards, left side three. That will be up and good. And so just like that, again, 5 consecutive put on the board there by Delta the last 2 possessions. Left side to Sitgraf, works it here to Bell. Corner 3 up, no good. Andrews there with a backside rebound, his third of the night. Nearly 2.5 to play here in the first half. Zitgraf left side up top, loose. And that's going to be a over the back foul there on Fernie. So that will be his first, team's third of the quarter. So Nate Luce to inbound here along the baseline. Inbounded to Andrews. And a little drop in a bucket there for Eli. 4 points, 3 rebounds now for the junior guard for Wapahani. Back to an 8-point Raider lead. Ritchie underneath there, Bragg for 2. So now you can start to see here Delta starting to find their flow and rhythm here on offense. Scoring the last 3 possessions. Swung on the Wolf. Up top out here all the way out near half court here to Camden Bell. The handoff loose. Back to Wolf. Andrews look for Camden Bell. Will get it to him. And again, continuing to be patient here on offense. Bell backs him down. Now back out to Nate Luce out here near the 10-foot volleyball line. Luce here in the corner. Finds it, Graff, back to Nate. The deep 3, Luce right on target. Yes, heck yes. Tickling and twine, there's Nate Luce from downtown. 5 points and a rebound now for Nate. And Wapahani back to a 9-point lead. Bragg right side 3. That will be no good. Rebounded by Zitgraf, his second on the night, as Wapahani will look to slow things down here just a touch with 24 seconds to play here in the first half. Up top, Andrews swung on to Wolf. He'll find Zitgraf. Back to Wolf again, now at 12 seconds remaining. Off-balance shot. No good. Zitgraf with a rebound. Can't get the putback to go. And the 3 will be up and no good. So that will do it for the first half. Wow, what a ball game so far. 22-13 at the break. Stay right here with us. We'll have our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All right, folks, welcome back here with our Sam Pierce Chevrolet game break at the half. It is Wapahani 22, Delta 13 here at the break. And what was a very physical and defensive first half here from both sides. And really, you know, I was talking to a couple people right here during our commercial break right there here at the half. about how, when you really look at what these two teams do, I mean, granted, they can put quite the offensive display on Case any given night. Both these teams can. But with that being said, it's nice to see a good defensive game. I mean, now sure, I might be a little biased here with Wapahani, but sure, I'd love for the Raiders to go out here and I would love to have seen them come out and put 40 points up in the first half. Was that possible? Sure, absolutely it was. But I also know, that Delta is always very solid defensively. I mean, on the year, they're only allowing 45.4 points a game. Wapahani allows 41. So both teams very defensive-minded teams, but also can really crank it up on the offensive end as well at any given moment. So coming into the ball game, here, when you look at this first half, like I said, this is exactly what I expected it to be as far as a low-scoring ball game, very defensive-oriented. But like I said, also very physical as well. And really, I think for the most part here, Wapahani's done a very good job of handling that. Now, with that being said, that's why there's two halves of basketball. So we've got to really continue to put it all together here offensively and defensively here in this second half. There's 32 minutes. We played 16. Now we've got to finish up with an even better 16 right here. Delta's going to continue to bring it. They have a great group of young men over there. So we're continuing to see, expecting a battle throughout the rest of the course of this ball game here tonight. The Raiders here in the first half were led here by Camden Bell, had 8 points and 2 rebounds. Following him, Nate Luce with 5 points and 1 rebound. Brock Zitgraff also with 5 points and 3 rebounds. And then Eli Andrews with 4 points and 3 rebounds. There for the grand total of 22 first half points for your Wapahani Raiders. Delta turned it over 4 times in the first half, Wapahani once. We'll see what the second half brings us. Stay right here with us. Again, it's 22-13 Wapahani here at the half. We'll be back here with the start of the second half here on the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, folks. Play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Start of the second half. Again, here from Delta High School. It's going to be Delta basketball to open things up here. Again, with our 2025 opening round of the Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament. Wapahani 22, Delta 13. Returning here into the second half. Left side here, that is number 21, Chase Ritchie. Up top here, that's Bragg. Drives it left. The handoff to Ritchie. Steps here, finds Bratton. Now to Edwards. Great ball movement here from the Eagles. Fernie off balance and will find a way to sneak that one on up and good there for 2. Again, Fernie on the season averaging 14.2 points a game. Andrews right side. Up top now, swung on Wolf here to lose. He'll find Zitgraff here at top of the key. Double screen set. Bell here on the right wing, guarded by Bronson Edwards. Kicks it out, loose, drives the lane, back to Bell. Again, very quick defensively are the Eagles. Bell will be no good there for 3. He's yet to knock one down. The Raiders have struggled here from beyond the arc. Haven't shot a ton, though. I think that was only our 6th or 7th 3 here on the night. That shot is no good, and Andrews will end up coming up there with a rebound, his 4th here on the night. Bell with a spin move, and they say that one will be deflected away. It's going to stay right here with Wapahani. So Nate Luce to inbound along the baseline. Inbounded here to Andrews. Off-bound shot, no good. Nice hands there by Bell, creating another turnover, the first here in the second half by Delta. Gives them 5 of them here on the night. And so again, Wapahani's got to use that to their advantage right here. You got to capitalize on some extra possessions here. Got to continue to look to attack the rim and being able to finish here at the rim. Hand off to Luce. Dribbles up top, finds Zitgraf. Now the hand off to Bell. Again, they say patience is the virtue. Wapahani continuing to be patient here offensively. And Bell just off the mark right here. Right corner three from Bragg. Left that one short, and Ritchie stepped out of bounds and did not get reestablished before touching the basketball. So it's going to be Wapahani basketball here with 5:20 remaining here in the third. Wapahani's yet to score here in the quarter. A deep three from Luce. Left that one short. And we have just not found that shot so far here tonight. To the corner, Bragg works it back out. Ritchie now to Fernie. He'll give way to Bratton. Left hand, no good. Nate Luce corralling the rebound, his second on the night. Got to look to go to the rim right here. Zitgraf works it to the left side here to Luce. Again, not a whole lot of breathing room. You got to give credit where credit's due right here. Delta very solid defensively, not allowing Wapahani much, in the way of options outside or even inside. Andrews with deep three. That will find the bottom of the net. Big time shot there for Eli, and the Raiders will get their first points here of the half. Over 4 minutes and about 15 seconds into the half. Ritchie underneath to Edwards. Well defended by Andrews. The rebound by Zitgraf is fourth. Up forward to Eli. Andrews steps through, finds Zitgraf here at the top, swung on to Bell. Left side, Luce. Gets a screen set from Andrews, swung on, now Zitgraf with a handoff to Wolf. He'll give way to Luce once again. Bell to Wolf, back to Luce. I'm surprised that wasn't something right there, a foul or a travel, but we continue on. Love the patience again here from Wapahani, but again, Delta with no breakdown defensively. Staying right here with them, staying very disciplined and in good condition. Bell here in the left side corner drives the baseline. The reverse lay-in. Good there for Camden Bell. Yes. So the timeout here from the Eagles. This will be a full timeout on the floor. We will step aside here for a quick break. 2:07 to play here in quarter number 3. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back again with our Sam Pierce Chevrolet game break, 27-15, as both teams return here from the timeout. And again, it's Delta basketball. And Wapahani here with a 27-15 lead. Right at 2 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Fernie with a handoff here to Lynch. Up top now is Ritchie. Nice defense there from Luce. Fernie back to Bratton. Drives it down the right side of the lane, and that's going to be Delta basketball. And batted out here, Ritchie out near the 10-foot volleyball line. Now to Bratton out near half court. Bragg drives it left, kicks it out. Ritchie swung on the Fernie here at the top. Will drive it right. Good help side defense there by Andrews. Swung on now. Bratton underneath. Great defense there from Logan Wolf as Andrews will corral his 5th rebound. Again, Wolf didn't take the bait right there. Forced him up there with a shot fake. Nothing. Wolf stood his ground, kept the hand straight up in the air, defended that perfectly. Zitgraff, a handoff to Luce. .42 seconds and counting here in the third. Handoff here to Camden Bell. Drives it right. Gets into the middle lane and lost the handle on it. First turnover here in the second half. That's only our second turnover for the ball game. Ritchie to the corner. The 3 blocked right there. And looks like the rebound there for Bell. And then we will have a foul. So the foul will be on number 21, Chase Ritchie. His second, team's first here of the quarter. Again, 21 seconds to play. Zitgraff. Hand off to Andrews. 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it here for the third. At the end of 3, again, it's Wapahani 27, Delta 15. Stick around, folks. Quarter number 4 coming up. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back here to our Sam Pierce Chevrolet game break. 27-15, Wapahani leads it here as we head to the fourth quarter again from Delta High School here in Muncie, Indiana. Again, Brandon Morvillius here with your play-by-play call. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Very appreciative of everyone for tuning in. Again, a shout-out again to Phil and Deb Horn, as well as Kathy Seitz, Barbara Wilmoth, so Charlotte Anthony, and the Stanglins here tonight. Appreciate them. Some shout out to my parents, Bruce and Shauna Morvillius. I know they've got to be watching tonight. Teresa Johnson and Mike. So countless others, and we appreciate the support. And appreciate the support for these student athletes. Great ball teams here tonight for Delta and for Wapahani, respective young men that really come out here and play this game very hard here tonight. So we've got Camden Bell left side, drives it in and will be fouled. So the foul will be on number 5, Fernie, his second, team's first here of the quarter. Inbounded to Bell. All alone right there, guarded by Fernie. He'll dribble it all the way back out here near half court. Drives it right. The right hand, no good. So the foul here on Logan Wolf, that's going to be his first, team's first.
Lucas Bragg at the line, shooting 2.
First one will be up and in and out, no good. Again, Bragg on the season, 89%. He's only missed one free throw. Now, granted, he's only shot 9 of them coming into the night. The second of 2 will be up and good that time. So 1 for 2 on that trip to the line there for Lucas Bragg. And we'll get a foul there on Edwards. It's going to be his second, team second. I will say, this game tonight, obviously a lot of physicality, a lot that has been let go, and then some things that you would think would be let go has been called. And there's Nate Luce. Will finger roll right on up there and down through the bottom of the net. 7 points now tonight here for Nate. Let's go along with a pair of rebounds. Back to a 13-point Wapahani lead, which actually I believe that's their largest here of the night. Edwards got contacted by his own man right there. Andrews corrals his 6th rebound on the night. So he's right at about his average, averaging 5.4 rebounds a game. Done an excellent job there on the inside, offensively and defensively. Bell goes up with it. Fernie shot, no good. Edwards with the rebound. Goes up with it with the left hand, off the mark. Ritchie with a second opportunity right there and puts it in there. So we'll get a full timeout on the floor by Delta. 5:41 to play here in the fourth. 2 timeouts remaining for Delta, 4 for Wapahani. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, again, returning from the timeout, Wapahani. Again, with 4 timeouts remaining, 2 remaining for Delta. Under 6 minutes to play here in regulation. Holy Moses. Luce got absolutely tackled, and there was no call. Wow. That is just unreal. So the foul's on number 5, Fernie, his third, team's third. And again, listen, referees have an extremely difficult job. And really, in all honesty, you want to talk about a very underappreciated job. I mean, my gosh. I mean, they referees, officials, umpires deserve a lot of credit. But I will say tonight, they've definitely let a lot go. Definitely let a lot go. But, you know, as I mentioned earlier, then there's been times where, really shouldn't be a foul called, and then it is. So it's just been one of those things, I guess. Bell off the mark. Again, the three-point shot really hasn't been there tonight for Wapahani, as Bell will corral the rebound, his fourth here of the night. Up for Andrews. Back out to Lewis, pulling the trigger, and no good. Andrews corrals rebound number 7. There's Zitgraff. Heck yes! Tourney, right elbow shot up and good. That was a nice looking shot right there. That was well defended there by Bell. Inbounded here to Luce as Delta continues to pick up the defensive pressure, and Wapahani will turn it over. Only our third turnover of the night. Ritchie will return to the floor for Delta. Edwards drives it inside, puts that one up and good there for 2. So we'll have a timeout, 4:12 on the floor. Remaining in the foul, or the timeout again will be a 30-second timeout here from the Eagles, so they will have 1 timeout remaining. Again, we would like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. The big thanks here to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. They're known for their friendly style of service and stock with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. For more information, contact them at 765-387-4287 and go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. So I greatly appreciate Sam Pierce Chevrolet, again, being a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. And Wapahani got to look to continue to waste time and take good care of the basketball. And you want to milk the clock as much as you can. Bell back to Andrews. Cross-court pass. There's Nate Luce pulling the trigger. No good that time. Andrews with another rebound, and it's good for 2 more. What an impactful game he's had tonight. Holy cow, 9 points and 8 rebounds here for Eli. Fernie's 3 up and good as he starts to catch fire here a little bit. And we will get a timeout here with 3:05 to play. The timeout on the floor taken here by Wapahani. And this will be a full timeout here from the Raiders. 33-25 will step aside. We'll be back with more after these messages. 33-25 here in tonight's opening round matchup of the 2025 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament, again from Delta High School. Raiders here with an 8-point lead. Inbound pass there. Logan Wolf for three. No good. So yet again, Wapahani has had a little bit of a rough patch here from beyond the three-point line tonight, as Ritchie there with a spin move and the finish. So this game down to just a 6-point Wapahani lead, was up by as much as 13. And a foul there on Fernie. So that's going to be his fourth, team's fourth, or team's fifth, excuse me. So that will send Camden Bell to the line. Rather, it's going to be Logan Wolf. So Wolf at the line for two. Let's try to pull a fast one on him. First one's going to be up and no good. Again, Wolf here on the season. I believe that's actually his first free throw of the year. That's why they give you two. Second one's going to be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. So 1 of 2 on that trip to the line. Wolf with his first point on the night, back to a 7-point Wapahani lead. 2.5 remaining here in the fourth. Bratton finds Edwards. Now out to Fernie. Edwards there with a shot fake. And then the left hand up and good there for two more. Got a really nice second half there for the Eagles. Up floor there to Zetgraff. And we'll have a foul right there. That's going to send Zetgraff to the line for two shots. The foul's on number 11, Ryan Lynch, his first. So two shots here for Zetgraff. Again, on the season, coming into the night, 5 of 6. He's so far 1 of 2 on the night, as that will be up and good. Again, you know, there are 3 points. They're there for the taking. Might as well go ahead and knock them on through. The second of 2 will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. Hand off to Fernie. Drives it left, kicks it to the corner. The 3 off the mark, rebounded there by Bell, and then he will be fouled. So the foul on Fernie, that's going to be his 5th, so he's gone.
Jordan Fernie, his 5th.
So Chase Ritchie will now sub in. Fernie, his night is over, so he will have a seat. Again, it's Bell at the line, shooting 2. First free throw attempt will be up. Sinks it. The second of 2 for Camden will be up and good as well. So 2 for 2 again on that trip to the charity stripe. 4-4 on the night there from the free throw line there for Camden. The 3 from Bragg up and no good. Rebounded by Nate Luce. His 3rd here of the night. Bell maneuvering his way through the defense. Out to Wolf. Back to Bell. So fouled right there, again hounded by 3 Eagles. So the foul on Cooper Bratton, that's his 2nd. So back to the free throw line we go here for Camden Bell. First one will be up and it will be good. So this is where we've gotten pretty much a good bulk of our points here in this fourth quarter at the charity stripe. The timeout on the floor will be a 30-second timeout taken by Wapahani. Again, there's 1:23 remaining. Again, the winner of this ball game tonight will then take on Daleville at 6 p.m. on Friday night. Again, right back here at Delta High School. Again, this is only the first game of the evening. The second game will be featuring the Yorktown Tigers and the Westdale Warriors. That will start probably by the time this thing's all over with, at least, as it stands right now. I'd say that game's going to be probably looking towards about a 7:45 to 8 o'clock start time there for that second game tonight between Yorktown and Westdale. So Bell here at the line for one more. The free throw attempt will be up and pops in and out, no good. $13 points tonight so far from Bell. Bragg will be up and good there for three. And so another timeout. This will be the final timeout here for Delta, and it will be a full timeout. So we will step aside here as well. There's actually 1:14 on the clock. I don't know how in the world we got 5 seconds ahead. But nonetheless, 39-32. We'll be back after these messages.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, again, for returning here from the timeout, Delta with no timeouts remaining. Wapahani with 2. Inbounded here to Nate Luce. And he will be fouled once again. The foul will be here on Delta's number 1, Cooper Bratton, his third. So 2 free throws coming here for Nate Luce. This will be our 9th and 10th free throws here in the second half. First one will be up and good. So 8 points down the night here for Nate, along with 3 rebounds, looking for number 9, and he gets it. Excellent job there from Nate Luce. Back to a 9-point Wapahani lead. Bratton left side to Bragg. Shot off balance, no good. Edwards get that shot blocked. Bounced around a couple times. And we're going to get a foul here on Wapahani's number 22, Camden Bell. His first, team second. Three from Lynch, up and good. And again, a lot of these guys not exactly known for their three-point prowess. No good there. We got bodies flying all over the court. I tell you what, this has been one heck of a football game tonight. Oh my gosh. Foul there on Andrews. That's his second. Team's third. So we'll have number 11, Ryan Lynch, at the line, shooting 3 of them. Second of 2 up and good as well. So the third and final free throw here for Ryan Lynch. It will be up. It will be good. Nicely done there by the young man. So we are actually a little bit ahead of the game right here. Now we can go again here with the clock. And we'll have a jump ball as the Raiders will turn it over. And it's going to be Eagles basketball after the jump ball. All right, so the timeout on the floor taken here by Wapahani. They will have 1 timeout remaining, 41-38. We'll be back. All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, 24 seconds remaining. It's going to be Delta basketball. Wapahani on top by a measly 3 points. It was just a 10-point lead and dwindled down to just 3 now. Bragg, the right side 3, no good. Lynch, left corner 3, no good. And that's going to be Wapahani basketball. So the foul there on Edwards. That's his third. And we'll have Eli Andrews at the line shooting 2 free throws. Andrews with 9 points on the night to go along with 8 rebounds. Looking for point number 10 right here. It's going to be up, and it will be good. Andrews on the season, coming into the ball game, shooting really well from the charity stripe. I'll just leave it at that. The second of 2 will be up, and it will be good. The reason I didn't say percentage is because I didn't want to jinx him, but he was 5 for 5, 100% coming into the ball game. Edwards lost the handle on it. Lynch, right corner 3. That's no good, and that's going to do it. Wapahani will push through the challenge of one heck of a football game here tonight. And yeah, I did mean a football game. My gosh, it was physical out here. But nothing wrong with that. Keep on pushing, and the Raiders push forward and got the W here tonight, 43-38. Your final score here tonight. Again, stick around. We'll have our post-game show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
7.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process. They were friendly and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Hunsinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross court pass. Bell's right corner three is up and good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. All right, folks, welcome back here with our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Sam Pierce Chevrolet, again a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Your final score here this evening, your Wapahani Raiders 43, the Delta Eagles 38. So the Wapahani Raiders again coming up with a big-time win tonight to advance on to the semifinal round of the 2025 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament on Friday night. It will be a 6 p.m. start time as they will take on the Daleville Broncos right here again from Delta High School here in Muncie, Indiana. Again, you can catch that live right here on the WHS Network coming up Saturday evening. But what a ball game. What a ball game here tonight. You know, I mentioned earlier it was a heck of a football game. And the reason I say that, the physicality in this game resembled a football game. A lot of hard hits, a lot of there was instances of tackling. Just a variety of things going on. But, there's nothing wrong with a good physical game. I don't know, again, I'm just a broadcaster. I'm not out here to call a game, as far as, refereeing and coaching and all this other stuff. It is what it is. You've got to fight through adversity, and that's what Wapahani did. Thankfully, though, I tell you, thankful for our free throw shooting, because that's what put us over the mark here tonight. Had we not shot well from the free throw line, this outcome could have been much different. I'll just be brutally frank with you. The Raiders tonight were 13 of 16, good for 81% from the free throw line. Another key thing to really look at here, Wapahani had 5 turnovers tonight, which, again, coming into the evening, they averaged 6.3, so you might as well say 6 turnovers a game. So they were just under their season average as far as turnovers. Free throws, we continue to shoot very well there from the free throw line, and we needed to here tonight because the 3-point opportunities we did have, unfortunately tonight we could not convert. We only had 2 threes here on the evening. I know that you're going to have games where you could shoot from anywhere on the floor and it's going to go in. And then you're going to have nights like this. And you still have to find ways to get the job done, to find a way to win, and, to find ways to generate points. And that's what Wapahani did tonight. I thought that, especially from the very get-go, I thought we were very aggressive. Defensively, both teams were very physical and very active on the defensive side of the basketball. Applied a lot of pressure. There wasn't a lot of easy opportunities for both sides. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. You like a good defensive battle, and that's what we got here tonight. Now, yet again, some of it, was it maybe pushing a little too far? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. That's not for me to decide. But either way, it was a highly competitive ball game, which is exactly what we expected. It was a close ball game. And like I said, a physical ball game. All of those is what we expected coming into the night. So I wasn't necessarily surprised with any of this. Logically, you want to see Wapahani, come out victorious. We was able to do that. Sure, again, we'd like to see a little bit more success on the offensive end, but it was just great defense from Delta. You've got to give credit where credit's due. But, again, on the flip side of that, I thought Wapahani's defense was just as good, if not better. So it goes hand in hand right there. Some nights, you're going to have it clicking all cylinders. Some nights you won't. But the key is we found a way to win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. You win, you move on. It's got another big game Friday night there against Daleville at 6 p.m. And we expect another great game and hopefully a great performance here from your Wapahani Raiders. The final stat line here for Wapahani tonight. The Raiders were led here by Camden Bell. I thought he actually had a very sneaky and quiet 13 points here tonight. He had 8 points there in the first half. Obviously, pressurized defense throughout the evening obviously does not help matters, and not a lot of good shot opportunities, but I thought Camden played very well, did an excellent job on the defensive end. I thought everybody did a great job defensively. But 13 points, 6 rebounds there for Camden. Excellent game there from the junior guard. Eli Andrews, 11 points, 8 rebounds, so crucial. Him and Brock Zitgraff both I thought was excellent. But 11 points, 8 rebounds there for Eli. Brock Zitgraff, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Nate Luce with 9 big points and 3 rebounds. And then Logan Wolf with 1 point there for the grand total of 43 points scored here for your Wapahani Raiders. So, again, with this victory here tonight, they improved to 11-0 on the season, and they advanced to the semifinal round of this 2025 Delaware County Boys Basketball Tournament again, Friday night, 6 p.m., Wapahani, Daleville, right here from Delta High School. And again, you can catch it live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night as well. The Wapahani Lady Raider basketball team will be taking on the Daleville Lady Broncos starting at 7 or around 7:30 p.m. Tomorrow night. So we hope you guys can tune in there for that. That will be at Yorktown High School. So if you can make it, please come on out, support these ladies. I'll tell you what, it's unfortunate, because I would personally, I'd love to see more fans in the stands. People, I hear about people all the time, they'll come to the game and still listen to me at the same time. If you want to still listen to the game, whatever, that's great. That's fine. That's what I love hearing that. But please come on out, support the team. They deserve it. Great group of young ladies. They've been playing very hard as usual this year, and it's resulted in 15 wins and 2 losses so far. So they deserve the love, they deserve the respect, and they deserve you to come on out and support them. Coming up there tomorrow night from Yorktown High School. Again, it'll be right about a 7:30 p.m. start time. Wapahani and Daleville. Again, the Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament tomorrow night right here on the WHS Network. So, again, that's where you can see us next. Again, the boys basketball game on Friday night as well. We'll have you covered. And hopefully a pair of games potentially Saturday. You just never know. So, again, your final score this evening, your Wapahani Raiders 43, the Delta Eagles 38. Wapahani now improves to 11-0 on a season. Folks, until tomorrow night, I'm Brandon Morbilius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Delta High School.